Oh, look at this. There's a black guy on Twitter. Huh. Interesting. Pretty cool. Oh, wait a second. Democrats in 1920, Democrats in 2020. Wait, that's not nice. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Don't tell me this guy. Don't tell me. No, no, no. Don't tell me something. No, no, no. Don't tell me. Wait a second. He retweeted a Donald Trump tweet. He's a sucker. He's a coon. He can't think for himself. He's just one of those little black boys who just accepts what the right has to feed him. It's sad to see a black man in America be brainwashed to this degree. I need to destroy him. Dude, this is high key. Dude, this is like proof that Twitter really corrupts motherfuckers. Like, they literally nuke people's minds. This guy got his fucking teeth knocked in because he wanted to fucking organize some corny rally. And listen, I say corny because, like, it seemed corny. Like, it was like free speech rally against Twitter and big tech. Because I guess there's certain tweets and certain shit that people are upset that it's getting removed. I'm not gonna lie, I don't use Twitter. I'm personally trying to drink more vodka, more alcohol. I'm trying to take more benzos. I'm trying to take more Xans. I'm trying to lower my IQ so I can basically meet the requirements to have a Twitter account. I haven't gotten there yet. Hopefully I don't shoot past too low of an IQ because then I basically qualify for a Facebook account. I don't want to get there yet. I'm hoping to hit 65, then go to Facebook. You know, you gotta go gradually. You know what I mean? You gotta start off small and then fucking work your way up. But this guy, right? Like, I feel bad for this guy, honestly. Well, I kind of feel bad, but at the same time, he low-key, like, now he has, like, some fucking political ammunition to basically talk shit. But he basically created a rally in San Francisco, basically saying, like, oh, I don't agree with Twitter, Facebook, they're a bunch of cocksuckers. And he's like, all right, let me organize this. But here's the thing that you don't understand, right? If you're a normal person, what I'm about to say is going to sound weird, right? This dude organized a rally on Saturday. That means you work Monday through Friday. Saturday, your day off. He's like, fuck it. Fuck the Sabbath. We out here protesting. Now, any other person like me or you would stay home and not even have really heard about this shit because I don't use Twitter and I'm not giving a fuck. But if you got a blue check mark and you're on Twitter, you fucking pay attention to this type of shit. You fucking tell your friends about this type of shit. You get all the fucking fat white bitches, all the fucking black dudes you know, all the fucking black women you know, and you tell them, listen, right? You got to spin it. You got to be like, listen, there's some fascist motherfuckers trying to come here and say that they support Donald Trump, they fucking hate black people, they think Black Lives Matter is bullshit, even though it's apparently some fucking tech rally, I don't fucking know. And you basically try to hype them up, right? Because there's no reason to go to a protest that's about one thing. You want to fucking associate negative things so you can go there, be fucking salty as fuck, and just get ready to fucking start boxing people. So this is basically what happened.
Nah, we don't need you here, bro. We don't need you here. Nah, we don't need you here, bro.
With me.
Man, fuck that. Hey, fuck you and fuck you too. Fuck both of y'all. Hey, man, my freedom is to protect the real shit. This man's a sucker, and you know that. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out! Fuck out of here! You're not welcome here, man. Don't get the fuck out!
What the fuck? Like, what? Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing that confuses me, and what I just said is low-key motherfucking facts, right? This guy was so salty that he showed up and punched that guy in the face, right? How the fuck do you show up to a protest, right? They did not start at this point. This is like minutes before the shit started. So that means this guy showed up, hyped up. He took his motherfucking Monster Energy. He's all fucking bulked up, ready to fucking fight fascism. And before the shit even pops off, before they say anything, he's already throwing hands and he's ready to box. By the way, let me just say, whoever the fuck that white guy is that's in front of the black guy stinks at, that guy stinks at fucking protecting because the black guy's like holding him back and he's trying to protect him. Meanwhile, the white guy's like sitting there in like a fucking deer in headlights and he's like, I don't know what's going on. Why aren't the police helping me? Which is fucking hilarious but sad at the same time. But listen to what they're saying. They roll up. They see some black dude. They can't say, because they're retarded, they can't say that he's racist, right? Because he's black. Obviously, if he's black, it's impossible. They then say, in their mind,
obviously this guy's a sucker. He's basically accepting right-wing cock into his ass, and he's a fucking coon, he's a fucking Uncle Tom, he's a sucker, whatever you gotta say to say that he's a piece of shit. Then you go, you punch him in the face, you fucking square up, and then you kill the protest. And what I love about this is the fact that he gets punched in the face, right? And I'm not even bullshitting. Dude, if Donald Trump fucking sees this picture, he's gonna fucking retweet, donate a fucking $1 million to this motherfucker's GoFundMe. Holy thing, 700 people just donated? This dude is gonna fucking live good after this. But Donald Trump's gonna see this shit, he's gonna be like, yo, this motherfucker needs to work at the White House. Never mind this piece of shit, my fucking son-in-law, fucking Joe Schreckel, or whatever the fuck his name is. I need this guy in my fucking cabinet. But this guy, right, he does this fucking protest, which, honestly, again, if the protest didn't even start yet, like, what are you hating on? Like, I don't get it. Like, that's like if Hitler showed up at that fucking beer hall and they just killed him before he said anything. You'd be like, what the fuck? Why'd you do that? And then after he says all the fucked up shit, you go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hitler, buddy, what the fuck are you doing? Like, now you have a reason to be upset. So this guy actually does say something, and he's low-key spitting facts. And this is, dude, you already know in about 2 or 3 days, this is going to be a fucking Trump ad campaign.
Look, you knocked the black man's teeth out. You knocked my teeth out.
Minutes later, Anderson announced the rally was over.
Too bad it got canceled. It's too bad. But this is what happens when you lose free speech. This is what happens, America. This is what our country is turning into.
Some counter-demonstrators felt victorious.
I think that the fact that they were outnumbered is important.
It's tough, right? Because I absolutely believe in free speech, but I'm also anti-fascism.
So, again, you understand what I'm saying now. This bitch just said, I'm pro-free speech, but I'm also anti-fascism. These motherfuckers didn't say anything, right? They just showed up. So that means before they pulled up, these motherfuckers were doing their research. They're on Twitter. They're fucking talking to all their other blue checkmark boys. And they identify, define, and try to eradicate this group because they're quote-unquote fascist. Now, here's the thing, right? When you're on Twitter is probably, like, going to be a fucking... a case study in the future of what happens when you let human beings interact with each other and express all of their thoughts and emotions. Like, when I was younger, I thought a cool superpower to have would be read people's minds. But after seeing Twitter, I really don't want to hear or even see what people think because there's a lot of dumb motherfuckers out there. But, again, you're showing up. You're saying all of this. And by the way, like, she seems like a nice person. She's probably a millionaire. If you live in San Francisco,
It's tough, right?
you gotta be a motherfucking millionaire.
I absolutely
She's
believe
sitting
in
there
free-
with her fucking fashionable vote mask. Dude, I love how people have, like, designer fucking masks. Like, I literally go to 7-Eleven and buy whatever mask they have. This bitch fucking bought this shit off of Etsy, and she's like, it's very important to vote, so I'm gonna get a mask and show that I support voting. So you got this millionaire bitch out there, because again, if you live in San Francisco, you gotta be a motherfucking millionaire. She's out here, she's like, yo, I support free speech, as long as it agrees with me. And, this is anti-fascist, so it's alright, this motherfucker got his teeth knocked out. It's like, bro, what in the fuck is going on when you already come to a protest speech, whatever the fuck it is, and make up your mind before they said it? Like, before they say anything, you're like, alright, this is some racist bullshit. Like, how the fuck do you know? Like, I understand people go, oh, well, obviously it's going to be racist or fucking bullshit because I know this guy from Twitter and he's always fucking saying dumb shit. And it's like, bro, that's not how you form opinions. That's not how you interact with people. And in general, like, say if you listening to them and they're saying shit you don't agree with, or they're saying things that are, fucking quote unquote problematic for what you believe in, it doesn't mean you go up and punch them in the face. And honestly, dude, this is 100 million, thousand, fucking billion, 50 million, zillion % going to be a Trump fucking campaign ad. It's going to be on his YouTube channel, going to be on TV, and low-key this is going to get a lot of people to the ballot boxes. And it basically reinforces the negative stereotype, which at this point looks like a motherfucking fact, that people on the left side of the fence are just so fucking violent when it comes to anything that disagrees with their worldview, and they fucking basically revert back to their old ways. And when I say old ways, I mean the bullshit they did back in the day. For me personally, I don't believe in judging people based off their skin color. I don't believe in judging people even based off their privilege. And what I mean by that is some people are born into certain circumstances where they have more, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're just about a piece of shit. Although, low-key, I have a little bit of a judgment. But with that being said, if you go back to the 70s, bro, you look at the fucking bullshit that a lot of left organizations pulled. Now, the Vietnam War, It's a very complicated issue. It's a very controversial issue. But there's certain things that certain groups did that for me are just pure and simple domestic terrorism. Go look up the fucking Weather Underground. It's literally a group of people that originally were going to bomb a fucking military base because they believed they were wrong and they didn't like them. The bomb went off, killed people that were there, and then they said, oh, we don't believe in violence now that people that we know fucking died, and we're just going to bomb government agencies, we're going to bomb prisons, we're going to bomb fucking public transportation, and we're just going to do domestic terrorism. And what ended up happening was, because, you know, they're white, they're young kids, their fucking parents are like, oh, you know, they're just trying to fucking protest. They end up getting a slap on the wrist. Couple years go by, they end up letting books out and shit like that. Like, it's just a fucking case of, like, just getting lucky for the time and having the right... You know what it was? It was like Paul Mooney used to say, it is the complexion for the protection for the collection. Like, that's some fucking... Like, that... If that's not white privilege, I don't know what the fuck that is. You fucking do some domestic terrorism and then get a fucking slap on the wrist and say that you're a protester. It's fucking crazy, bro. But listen, I digress. That's more of an opinionated point. With this right here, plain and simple, it's fucking retarded. You show up to a protest that you already disagree with before they say anything. You punch a motherfucker in the face. You look at him, you realize he's black, so you say that he's a coon, he's a sucker, he's a piece of shit. It's corny, bro. It's fucking corny. It's fucking dumb. And majority of people are probably going to look at this and they're either going to polarize to the left or polarize to the right, when in reality you should just say, who the fuck is getting up on Saturday morning to go out and do anything but fucking relax?
At the end of every single video, make sure you ask people to rate and subscribe to your content. It makes them feel like they're involved even though they're really not. And most importantly, make sure they comment on every single video. If you have to, disguise it. You know, call it something like the question of the day. And really make them think you're gonna really read it when you really don't have to. Ha ha ha!